There it is. The evening bite is here. As you can see, we got trains going by. The train just came by. We're right in the middle of town. The sun is about to go down over there. Look at this beautiful scene right here in the heart of Pokey. And Big Mike's on with another trout. That's 3 trout in 5 minutes for Big Mike. Big Mike, what are you using?
Fire though.
Which color?
Garlic Wildfire.
Garlic Wildfire. Whew, this one does not want to come home. Buddy, we are going to put you back.
Go back in, buddy. There you go.
Look at that. These are some nice trout for a little community pond right here. Little really nice trout for a community pond. So, you gonna get another one?
Yeah. How many more you want? Garlic Wildfire, fire baits, evening bite. Jump over. Look at that. Bite a little bit too. Better fish. Here we go.
That's much bigger. They're getting bigger.
They're getting bigger. Look at that. I'm using a size 12 hook with some Wildfire garlic fire bait. Taking a little bit of this, rolling it in a ball, putting it on a hook with some 4-pound test up to a split shot. Because as you know, the fire bait floats. So I'm putting this one to the bottom and I'm giving it like a 2-foot lead that it hangs up in the air, and that's what they're going to use.
It's like a clinic out here tonight, Big Mike. We're gonna make it to dinner.
Garlic Wildfire, working on miracles.
All right, so we are back here in town, right in Pokey. And as you can see, even on a today's Thursday morning, we've got 1, 2, 3. There's 4 and 5 over there. 6 and 7 over there. 8 over there. 9. And lucky number 10. When we were here about 10 minutes ago, there were a mom and 2 kids over here. There was other people fishing, but this is what it's all about, folks. Right in town, you don't need to go for a long drive. Before or after work, you can come out here and utilize this wonderful resource that Idaho Fish and Game has provided. Right in town. You know, when some people make fun of us for fishing places like this is how we all started. This is what some people have time for. They don't have time to go on a 3-hour expedition up the mountain. And you know what? It doesn't matter where you go, as long as you have a good attitude, you can have a blast catching trout out here, just like everybody else is doing. Big Mike on the Chartreuse, crushing those Chartreuse eggs here today.
Well, they get them in.
This guy's a fighter. The sooner you concede, buddy, the sooner we'll get you back in the water. Now we're going to show you guys something here. This is exactly why Big Mike used that float. See that hook right there? Right in the fish's mouth. So Big Mike can put him back in the water for you to go catch him. Big Mike on the Chartreuse again.
There he goes.
And guess what? Big Mike was right again. Check that out. See that hook? Right in the mouth.
All right, guys, we were here the other day. We came back for round 2. We got him on a fire bait the other day. I know I can catch him on a float and Chartreuse garlic balls of fire. So if you have any kids or an adult like me that just wants to have fun and catch some fish, this is the place to do it, and this is the way to do it. Have a float with the hook. 1 egg on a hook. And voila.
They are crushing that Chartreuse egg today. Nice trout too.
This lake is really weedy on the bottom. The weeds are probably about 2 feet thick, and trying to drop something on the bottom is going to be tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop shot a fireworm. Our new Pautzke fireworms is what I'm going to end up doing. So I've got my drop shot hook set up right here onto about a 2-foot leader. So I get a little drop shot weight. And what I'm doing is tossing that out there, kind of working it back a little bit. So these are smaller, stocker fish. So what I'm doing is, let's get a little worm out of here, is using this thing here and nose hooking, but since they're a little bit smaller, I don't want them grabbing the back end. So what I'm doing is cutting off just a front little piece of it, put it right in here, nose hook it, and I'll show you the setup on the nose hook. Right here, as soon as I get this thing in. Bingo. Just a small nose hook is all I'm doing, and kind of working that right above the weeds, and they're hammering it every time coming through.
There it is. Can you see the fireworm right out there on its nose? Ooh, it's getting in the weeds.
There's a lot of weeds over here.
A lot of weeds. There's a red fireworm right there on the drop shot setup. Just kind of working it back really slow. And then here, well, not a bad fish. Good. Over here. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
They put some pretty nice fish in these little community lakes here. And that means you can release them safely, put them right back in for somebody else to catch them.
Exactly.
That's right.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Pocatello city limits here in southeast Idaho at Edson Fish-Dirt Pond. And I'll tell you what, this place is a gem for locals. It's a place for kids to come in the evening. It's a place for adults, people of all ages. You know, we came here twice. We came here for about 30 minutes one night, and then we came back a following couple of days for about an hour in the morning. And every time we came, we saw mobs of people enjoying this beautiful preserve. Now, this is not a big pond. Here in Bannock County, it's about 3.4 acres, but it's stocked with, get this, nearly 9,000 trout a year by Idaho Fish and Game. What a phenomenal stocking program they have here. It happens March through June, and then again in September and October. And it's a great opportunity for locals of all ages to enjoy fishing really close to home. You don't have to go up for a long ride up into the mountains. You can go before or after work. You can go on your lunch break, and we sure saw people doing all of those things here. Now, it's a very small, shallow reservoir that's just teeming with mostly rainbow trout. Now, we had a great time catching them on 3 different baits. We used garlic wildfire fire bait. That is something that just seems to be very popular in Idaho. Anything with garlic goes really well. We also used the red fireworm when we were looking for more of a reaction strike. And then we switched over to Chartreuse garlic eggs. Reason being, some of these fish, one of the times we came here in the morning, were a little finicky, and we knew something with a strong, potent garlic smell would get them. Now, use any of these baits or use your own favorite bait, whether it's a lure, whether it's a fly. It doesn't matter what you do. Just come out here and have a great time. Enjoy this urban park here in beautiful Southern Idaho. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.